Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Wonderful World by Sam Cooke. And we end up cabling this on 4th fret to kind of match the recording. We're going to walk through a couple things in root position. And it starts out with an intro, actually, just two really quick chords where we start on a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E 3rd fret. If you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the 3rd finger on the B string 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, kind of working that for your G major. And then from the G on our intro, it's just these two chords. We go to E minor, so you have first finger on the A string 2nd, second finger on the D string 2nd fret for an E minor chord. Or you might want to think about putting the 3rd finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd, kind of making that an E minor 7th chord. It's really just kind of those two chords. You can do a couple different strummings through that. You could kind of work an 8 down count if you kind of dug on that. So kind of just doing 8 downs on each of those chords to kind of kick it off. Or one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the G and just tried that a lot. You know, G, down, up, down, and G, down, up, down, G, down, up, down. So we tried that through that intro. G down, up, E minor down, down, up, down, up. Or a cool variation of that you may want to play around with. It's kind of a down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. You can mix it up with those. So we tried it that way. We'd have the G, E minor, now for that intro. And then from there we go into our main verse chorus. We start off on G major. Then we go to E minor, just like the intro, but then we go to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, it sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now on C's in general, it can be kind of cool to lift off the first finger and make that a C major 7. Or you can add in the pinky on the B string 3rd for C major 9 and kind of say some things around the C chords. Or another way to play C major 9 is to do first on the D string 2nd, second finger on the A 3rd, third finger on the B 3rd, pinky on the high E 3rd. Kind of work that for your C major 9. And then from the C major, you go into a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E 2nd fret, and third finger on the B string 3rd fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about lifting off the second finger, making that an E suspended 2nd, or adding in the pinky on the high E 3rd for D suspended, and kind of saying some things around D chords in general. Or you might want to think about using a D7 chord, where you do first finger on the B string 1st, second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the high E 2nd, kind of working that for your D7. Or you could even kind of lift off the 3rd finger, make that a D7 sus 2, or add in the pinky on the high E 3rd for D7 sus, and kind of say some things around the D7 chord. And then from there, then we kind of mix up a lot of those chords. So if we tried our verse, we could do it in any of those ways too. We can count with that 8 down count, G, E minor, or the down, down, up, down, D, down, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, E minor, down, down, up, down, C, down, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, C, down, down, G, down, down, C, down, down, B, down, G, down, down. And then we'd be repeating that for our second verse, and then going into our bridge part. And our bridge starts on the D, and then we go to G, and then we go back to D, and then we go to G, and then we go to an A major chord. And we play A major. First finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the G 2nd, third finger on the B 2nd. So it's a big party on the 2nd fret, kind of working a big A major chord. Or you might want to think about lifting off the 2nd finger and making that an A7 chord. Or if you're slightly offended, you could readjust the fingers and put the pinky in on the high E 3rd and kind of work that for your A7. And then from the A, we go back to the G, and then we go back to our A, and then we go to our D. So through our bridge, we have the D, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, D, down, up, down, G, down, up, down, A, down, up, down, G, down, rest of the song. Now the weird part is to play along with Sam Cooke. Instead of starting on a G, you're starting on a B major chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 4th fret, then now your G is really a B major chord, and your E minor is really a G sharp minor chord, and your C is really an E major chord, and your D is really an F sharp major chord, and when we get to the A, it's really a C sharp 7 chord. So we took it from the very beginning. You got kind of our intro. We got that G, kind of doing the 8 down count, or if you're kind of digging on the down, down, up, you'd have G down, up, down, E minor, down, down. Or if you're kind of digging on the down, up, down, up, you'd have G, E minor. You kind of kick off the tune. Or a lot of times with a song like this too, I like to add bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down, of the down, down, up, you can throw the bass for the chord. So on the G, you'd have low E for the bass. On the E minor, you'd have low E for the bass. On the C, we'd have the A for the bass. And on the D, you'd have the D for the bass. And on the A, when we get to it, we'd have the A string for the bass. So we tried our intro that way. You'd have the G with the low E bass, E minor bass, down, up, down, kind of kick off the tune. And then we'd be going into our first verse. So we tried that way. We'd have the G, E minor, C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, but I do know the C, G, and I know that if you see what a D, it would G be. Or you could try adding basses to that down, up, and make it a bass up, down, which would be very cool too. So we tried that through the second verse. We'd have the G, E minor, C, D, or you might want to mix it up between those ideas. E minor, C, G, but I do know the C, G, and you know that you see what a D, wonderful world of a G be. And from there, then we'd be going into our bridge part. So we'd have our D, G, D, G, and then A bass, D, low E bass, and then A bass, D, the D bass. Kind of play around with that. And then from there, we'd be going back into our verse form. So we've got the G, E minor, C, D, G, E minor, C, D, G, C bass down, G bass down, C bass down, what a D, wonderful world of a G be. So kind of dig on that. And actually, I'm doing a little bit of almost kind of a beach kind of an idea where you could kind of like do that first down, almost like a rake. So you're almost kind of taking it a little bit slower than a strum actually. So you almost kind of hear the individual notes of the chord. And actually, that could even be cool through the tune actually, is to kind of break up the chords different ways. Kind of a bass and then kind of individual notes. Those are called arpeggios when you kind of break up the chord that way. So you kind of dig on those ideas. So we tried that through that last verse. G, E minor, C, but I do know the C, G, that you see, what a D. And then at the very end, we kind of have this big push on a G, and then a C, and then a G chord at the very, very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Wonderful World by Sam Cooke. So good luck!